What's up? Travis here, TravisStetzel.com, TrainAggressive.com, and just here, wanted to do a quick video in response to a question I got from Carlos the other day, which really kind of just sparked um, my thoughts a little bit because I related to this. His question was asking if he should give up weight training because he just got a new job where he's very physical during the day with heavy lifting, intense manual labor, doing a construction job. So he said he was doing things like breaking up blocks, concrete with sledgehammers, pouring concrete, lifting heavy objects, all that different stuff. And he says he does it from like 5:30 a.m., sometimes to 5, 6 at night. And he lives in a very, very hot climate. So it's always hot. He's sweating a lot. And he says when he's done working out or working during the day, he has no energy to train. And he was asking if he should give up weightlifting altogether and just start doing body weight training to stay in shape. First off, do not give up weight training ever. Okay, you should never give up weight training. There's always a way to fit in some sort of strength training within your training program. All right, body weight training is important, but just because you're active during the day, even with a pretty intense manual labor job, you don't want to give up weight training just because of that. Thing is, your body's going to adapt to that job over time. All right, it's a new type of thing for you, and I can totally relate with that. I'm sure you're feeling drained. I'm sure you're feeling wore out, but over time you're going to become pretty adapted to that type of job. I've had many different jobs. I worked construction for many years for my dad, and I still train for football. So I was working from sometimes 5 in the morning, pouring concrete, doing the same things that you're doing, lifting heavy objects, breaking up freaking concrete with sledgehammers, driving huge I can't even remember, rebar. I would drive hundreds of yards of rebar into concrete, and it was a very physically demanding job. At the end of the day, it was more mental than anything. I'd be worn out, but I knew I had to get my ass in to train for football. I was training for college football, so I knew I had to get in. I was doing intense training sessions for football, so I was still doing that physical manual labor job and then training after that. Really what that came down to is making recovery number one. So making sure I was getting to sleep at night. All right, I wasn't staying up late hours of the night. I was getting my ass into bed, and I was eating right. So nutrition is going to be very important. You also mentioned that overtraining. You thought that you're going to be overtraining yourself, so that's why you didn't want to do weights. So it's very, very hard to overtrain yourself. All right, people, talk all sorts of dumb stuff about overtraining the body. It's very hard to overtrain the body. It's very easy to not get in enough recovery for your body. So things like staying up late, not sleeping very much, eating like shit, those are all going to affect your recovery. Making sure that you're hydrated, so drinking a lot of water. Very few people drink enough water. So start focusing on helping your body recover quicker through good nutrition, getting enough sleep, always drinking a ton of water, and worry less about actually overtraining your body, okay? So back to the training side of things, what I would recommend to do now is keep at least one main heavy lift in every training session. So that whether that maybe be deadlifts, squats, some sort of squat variation, some press variation, maybe some heavy weighted pull-ups, different stuff like that to keep that strength training going. Then you can go ahead and hit body weight movements for kind of assistance work to let yourself get adapted to that manual labor job that you're doing, because over time that job will get easy, your body will get adapted to that, and it's all going to come down to you properly getting enough rest, hydration, eating the right food. So if you're going to eat junk foods, drink beer, drink alcohol, stay up late at night, then your results are going to suffer anyways. So don't throw out weight training. Don't ever rule it out. Don't ever think that you're going to overtrain yourself. that's actually good that you have an active job during the day. It's a lot better than sitting at a freaking desk all day and cooped up inside. So in that regard, you're lucky. All right, so those are my 2 cents on that. I know you can get through that, and I think that'll help you out. So for those people out there with a heavy physical manual labor job, you can still freaking train hard. It all just comes down to your recovery and how you treat your body when you're not training. All right, so there you go. Keep living aggressive, getting strong, always going 110% ham. I'm out.